Hey everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Tor, Aniros, Doomy, Garsamore, Broken, Adrian, Matt. How are the ant supplies today? Fantastic. We are all prepared. We are ready. Can I also just say, one of the things that I really enjoy about this game, even though it may seem kind of minor, is just the fact that the art is so freaking evocative. I mean, look at this shit. This is not, you do not see stuff like this in most games. I mean, you don't see stuff like this in most fiction, period. It's just so kind of cool. You know, you've got this guy. This guy is clearly an Orlanthi, a wind lord or something. He's got the motion rune on his shield, which is the sign of Orlanth and of storm gods in general. And then over here you've got this lady in the feathered headdress. She's probably Dara Happen. She's got lancers with flames on their spears behind her, so she's probably a sun worshipper. You don't know what that means if you don't play RuneQuest, if you haven't played it or haven't dived into the Gloranthan backstory, but it's just really cool that this stuff exists. You know, you've got the dragon in the background, all that stuff. Anyway, let's hop back into the game, shall we? Looks like an awesome metal album cover. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. So, it is Sea Season of 1337. The clan mood is optimistic. The clan is somewhat larger than it used to be. A little bit. We're back up to 600 cows, which is good. We have 3 points of magic. ASCII wants us to reorganize as a war clan, which is very much in character for him. Omathkar wants us to get an Asariite on the clan ring. We don't have one, so we can't do that. Our people are healthy. Yonastaran has no advice. Hand is just glad we're not keeping slaves. And Aslandar, as usual, every year he makes this same comment. Damn, we look fine. Alright, Aslandar, thanks for your contribution. Hey, Lurker, going good. How about yourself? We have 33 nobles, so I should take a look at them. Randaliar is renowned leadership, as you'll recall. ASCII, of course, is renowned combatant. Let's click the reorganize button and take a look at our nobles, shall we? So, let's just take a look and see if anybody has gotten, notable. Hend is still our best animals person. We've got Natalina, who is an Arnalda cultist. I don't think we have an Arnaldite on the ring. I'll check later, but she's not bad. She has excellent magic, which is actually quite good. For bargaining, our best is still Rangor, who we kicked off the ring because he was failing us. Second is Hengal, who's on the ring despite not actually being amazing at anything. He's just moderate at everything. More women would be good. Hey, Baroon, welcome. Glad you could join us. More women would be good. Yes, more women would be good. It would be good if we could get another 2 or 3 women on the ring. Our best combatant, of course, is ASCII, followed immediately by Kalai, who is an Orlanthi. I don't know what this... I could plow again if need be. I could milk again if need be. I don't know what he means by milking, but... okay, that's great, Kalai. I'm glad you know how to milk. Yeah, having 2 renowned combatants is actually really good, because this is the guy who's been leading most of our hero quests, and that's important to have somebody who's tough leading exploration, I mean. We probably will send him on a hero quest at some point as well. Our best guy for custom remains Yonastaran, but we also have Orngiren, who is excellent at custom, and moderate at everything else. Our best leader is still Randaliar, followed by ASCII. Our best magician is actually Kalai, which is very, very interesting. So I'm tempted to put Kalai on the ring for the magic. Well, time to end the show. Yeah, Faroon showed up. Why is more women on the ring good? It affects how you're allowed to allocate your magic. A lot of things affect how you're able to allocate magic. For example, the whole reason Aslandar is on the ring is because he's a trickster cultist, and having a trickster on the ring lets you allocate, just straight up gives you more magic. He's also an excellent magician, so that's nice, but, like, overall, tricksters make your life worse, except they give you just straight up extra magic, so it's worth having them, even though in a lot of ways they suck. Our best plant person is Umathgar, of course. And then we have Aslandar, who is here because he worships Yermal, and that's the reason he was hired. He was an affirmative action hire, and that's why we keep him. If you have a full male or female ring, you lose 1 magic per year. Yeah. Some of the Trickster event options seem okay too. Yes, Tricksters do give you options for dealing with certain events that are not bad. That said, a lot of the Trickster options are in fact bad, or at least risky. They're highly random. Sometimes they resolve events very, very well. Sometimes they get you in trouble. Anyway, so I think the ring actually looks good. I'm going to keep the ring the way it is. I'm not going to reorganize just yet. But it's good to take a look at the nobles every now and then. Our herds of cattle are, of course, too small. We definitely need more cows. We also need to sacrifice to Odela this year because we got the hunting signal. We need more oxen, and we should try to stockpile more food. We have 887 population. Now, we do have a whole bunch of blessings active. Farming blessings. We have Rain from Orlanth, we have Plow Song from Barntar, we have Calf Blessing from Uralda, and we have Blessed Crops from Ernalda. By the way, you can, I believe, actually affect what your farmers plant. Maybe not. I thought you could. Because they barley, wheat, rye. I thought, at least in the old version, I believe you could actually affect the percentages there. See how Blessed Crops especially improves the yield of barley? Yeah, I thought you could actually change what was being planted. But maybe not. Possibly either I'm wrong or that may have gotten removed. That's in the old version? Ah, okay. That's a shame. That's a shame. RIP. The new version. Yeah, the old version does have these kinds of minor differences. I think it's worth playing the old version, but for streaming purposes, it does not play well with modern technology, so you can't really stream it effectively. In any case, let's talk about what we want to do. We still have 45 horses, which is a lot, so I would be happy to trade some horses for some cows. With the Varmandi, probably. So let's send Rangor, and we will sell some horses and buy some cows. Okay, the famed poet Ordangmar of Clan Haran is your honored guest at a great feast. As he recites, most are enraptured by his satirical verse, but Infru, one of your thanes, looks angry. Perhaps he thinks that the dung-daubed nobleman of Ordangmar's poem is meant to be him. Aslandar here is making a good point. He's a trickster, he's used to this. The poem is carefully worded so that one who seeks offense will find it. If Ordangmar is hurt while under our hospitality, our reputation with the other clans will suffer. Aski, from his verses of battle, you can tell Ordangmar has never been in a real fight. He wants to propose an arm wrestling match. Okay. Tame this potential fight as Ernalda tamed battle-eager Orlanth. I'm sorry, Umathgar, I'm not going to marry either of these men. Poets drink deeply of Orlanth's gift. Okay, great. Ionastarin is making a point that no dishonor is technically incurred. Hey, Perun, thanks for the $10, my dude. Appreciate ya. I think Aslandar is why arm wrestling might be a good solution. If the poem is truly about Infru and he does nothing, his honor will be forever stained. Yeah, but is it, though? That's the question, Hend. Is it actually? I don't think it is. We're definitely not going to allow a duel. We're also not going to ask Ordangmar to apologize. I mean, come on, he's a famous poet. Asking him to apologize does not end well. I think either we mind our own business or we propose an arm wrestling match. Yeah, the lawyer says mind your own business. Let's stick with Ionastarin. He hasn't really led us wrong yet. Let's just mind our own business. Okay, Enfru did not force the issue, so the feast was not marred. Thank you, Enfru. I'm so fucking glad that Enfru is a reasonable person. Okay, so we traded 8 horses for 36 cattle. I think we're good now on horses. I think we want to keep the horses that we currently have. Yeah, 37 horses, let's keep them. In terms of cattle, of course, our herds are still too small. We only have 641. We cannot raid. We do not need more horses. We don't. And I don't know what you're talking about. We do not need more horses. That is a lie. We should try to end our feuds. Who all are we feuding with right now? We're feuding with the apples, the tanahearts. The Harani owe us a favor. We owe the Lysang a favor. Having a great lawyer seems like a big thing on the ring. Yeah, it absolutely is. Hey, Quino. I think... So, the Harani owe us a favor. I think I'm going to ask them for cows. I'm gonna go ask the Harani for cows, because I can always use more cows. It's fire season, so we can go ahead and raid. My experience so far is that trying to attack the apples doesn't work well, but cattle raiding them works great, and I love it. So I'm just gonna keep on stealing their cows. So we're gonna send... We're gonna raid the apples' cows. Ah, well, okay, the apples saw us. That's fine. Emissary Rangor approaches the Harani. Yep, I would like 20 cows, please. Thank you for your 20 cows. Okay. Killer Hendrik of the Arnorings comes seeking your help with a raid against the Lysangs. He reminds you of the alliance between the Arnorings and Confuseds, and tells you that the storehouses of the Lysangs are like a tantalizing fruit ripe for the picking. Hey, Phalanx, thanks for the $2, my dude. Okay, so... we can send a full war party. So Aski thinks we should send a full war party. Umathkarst thinks we should sacrifice to the gods. So does Hengal. Yonastaran thinks we should send the full war party. Aslandar. The man has priorities. Look, you don't have to respect Aslandar for the way he thinks, but you have to respect his consistency. And might I also just say that for a trickster to openly covet the daughter of a man who goes by the name Killer Hendrik is bold. That's bravery. That's some guts right there. Let's take a look at the Lysangs down here. So the Lysangs. Their main deity is Argan Argar, which is weird. Argan Argar is typically a troll god. Okay, this is difficult to explain. Argan Argar is the troll name for a culture hero named Argrath, who is also a culture hero of the Orlanthi, except he was, like... He did a lot of weird shit. He wasn't a trickster person exactly, but he was strange. He was a human, but he was legally adopted as a troll, if I recall. Like, he went through the process by which a human can be acclaimed as a... Am I thinking of him? Am I thinking of the right person? No, I'm thinking of the wrong person. I'm sorry, scratch that. Argan Argar is just a troll god. He's not Argrath. Argrath is a different person. Argan Argar is the god of surface darkness. He's a troll. He's like the troll god. He's the troll equivalent of Viserys. He's the troll trade god. So it's weird that there's an Orlanthi tribe whose main deity is Argan Argar. So they're weird, and it'll be fine to attack them. We'll send a full war party. And we got 21 goods. Cool. Very nice. Trolls have an adoption process? Yes, trolls have an adoption process. It's horrific, and most humans who go through it die. But if you survive, then you are adopted as a troll, and you gain some of the physical attributes of trolls, like you end up with gray skin and tusks and crap like that. So, yeah, you can be adopted as a troll, but it involves, like, being mutilated and then magically healed as a part troll thing. It's not pleasant. Okay, so it's fire season. I'm gonna go cattle raid the apples again, because fuck them, you know? We were spotted. That's a shame. Our objective is plunder. I'm gonna put a point of magic into this. I'm gonna sacrifice to Orlanth and charge. What are Trollkin? Trollkin are basically goblins. They are little, weedy, weakling troll people. Hey, look at that! ASCII drove the apples from the battlefield. We killed 5 of them, wounded 16, and we captured 33 cows and 9 horses. Fantastic. I love it. How are we doing on the cows? 693. Okay, so we're now officially at the point where we have enough cows to tend our farmland. Fantastic. Sending a lot of men just for cattle raids? Yeah, but, I mean, it paid off. Paid off. Okay, so, it is Earth season. We do not need to raid. It is time to sacrifice to Odela. Received only confused visions. Interesting. Okay. Or Carla, one of the most promising young god-talkers of Arnalda in your clan, has been neglecting her duties of late. She often disappears for hours at a time. Her uncle follows her one day and discovers she's been going into the forest to talk and laugh with a spirit. When word of her activities spreads, some of the people are concerned. Okay, so she's going into the forest to talk to a spirit. Spirits in the forest are not likely to be super friendly to us. We are not forest people necessarily. I mean, it's not bad, but... sacrifice to the spirit. Okay, they too want to drive it off. Hengel thinks the spirit is friendly. Ionastarin doesn't like the spirit because it doesn't follow our laws. Hend has no advice, and Aslandar... Aslandar is like, nah, this spirit's super bad, but I can lie to people about it. That's okay, I'll do that. So, you know, fair enough. Sacrifice to the spirit, roll the spirit in ants. It's a spirit, I can't roll it in ants, it's not physical. Ants are physical beings. Sacrifice to the spirit? Trickster giving off exceptional advice, yeah. I think it's either drive the spirit off or sacrifice to... I mean, I guess we could try to capture it, but I don't think we're magically powerful enough for that. I think we either sacrifice to it or we send for shamans to drive it off. I don't think trying to capture it is a good idea. Drive it away. Yeah, okay, let's sacrifice to the spirit. Why not? We'll sacrifice 7 goods to the spirit. Hey, many... Oh my god, it gave us 6 points of magic? God damn! Hot damn! That was a good idea. Okay. I'm gonna sacrifice to Odela again because I'm still a little bit worried about this whole thing. Okay, hey, we got the sure shot ritual. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we've got the sure shot ritual. So we could do that and improve hunting yield. We don't really need hunting yield though. And we have the Pathfinder blessing on, so I want to do some exploration. So let me go to the map. Let's explore our Tula here. Oh, found a seam of rock containing many clear sparkling gems of blue, red, and yellow. Well, that's kind of cool. Devotees of the cult of Yinkin, the god of Alanxes, have an offer to make to you. We have noticed that the woods around your Tula are infested with many types of rodents, including a type which is very susceptible to spirits of disease. If you want to give us something in return, we can perform a ritual which will improve the hunting abilities of your Alanxes. They will kill these forest-dwelling rats, freeing you from the risk of disease. Hey, Kaimo, thanks for the 10 bucks, my dude. Appreciate you. Found your channel a couple days ago. Love it a lot. Thanks for the awesome content. Thanks, man. It's the elite year, so it makes sense we're magical. Exactly. Yeah, Alanxes are cats. Give them kittens. Aslandar, of course, is jealous. Hen says to offer them kittens. Owe you a favor. Owe you a favor. Offer them goods or livestock. We can well afford to pay for this service. Offer them kittens. They were honored and inspected the kittens carefully. The leader's brow furrowed and sadness washed over his face. I'm very sorry, but these are descendants of Black Havoc. You'd be best to simply let them loose outside your Tula. Yinkin would not honor such a gift. Wow, okay. Rip. Yeah, I'll offer them goods. That's fine. I could give them... They expect goods worth 10 cows. Yeah, that's fine. They gathered our Alanxes together in a stead. It was remarkable to see these willful creatures following the Yinkin cultists as if they had become sheep. We heard wails and howls coming from the stead and could not tell which were made by people and which by cats. Finally, the Yinkin people emerged and said the ritual was a success. Okay, cool. That's nice of them. Let me explore my Tula again. Didn't find anything. Okay. Oh, fucking Glendara is up to her old tricks again. Wow. You wonder who Black Havoc is? I have no idea. I literally don't know who Black Havoc is or why that's important. So Glendara has set Rangarda Dark Eye's house on fire and burned her apparently to death. So that's a problem. The Arnorings are probably gonna be real pissed off at us. Yeah, that's a shame, actually. I don't like that. It is storm season. We can raid, because our ancestors fought the Ice Tribe. So, let's go ahead and launch a raid on, probably the apples. Let's raid the... Actually, let's raid the tanahearts, because they're easier targets than the apples. We will send everyone, because we have no chill. No chill whatsoever. Ask the old owls for help in the raid? I'm not worried about that. Okay, so we've got 20 and 194 versus 15 and 139. I'm gonna put in 2 points of magic, I'm gonna charge in, and I'm gonna take captives. Okay, so we smashed into the tanahearts. We weren't able to take any captives, but we did capture 24 cows, 16 goods, 7 horses, and we killed a bunch of them and didn't lose any. Okay, so the Grey Fox stole 9 cows, but the raid earned us 24, so we're still up by 15 cows. I'll take that. That's fine. The apples only still exist because of a dumb rock. Plunder and Skirmish slaps if you have that. Yeah, but see, we have the True Sword Bless. We don't have the Orlanth Skirmisher Bless. So there's an Orlanth Bless. Thunderstone. If you have the Thunderstone Bless, then skirmishing gets much more effective. But with Humoct, if you have True Sword, Morale, Battle Luck, if you have those blesses, then you can just charge in and murder people. Yeah, let's raid one more time, and then next year I'm gonna sacrifice to Humoct and build up the Humocti Temple to try and get at least 2 out of these 3. Yeah, that would be... I think that would be very valuable considering how much fighting we're doing. Yeah, let's try raiding the apples. Let's just try it and see what happens. Let's see if their rock can protect them from us. The apples are struggling, man. We've killed so many of them in the wars over the last couple years. Like, look at this. They literally have half our numbers. We're charging in. We're trying to kill as many as possible. Okay. The first seconds of the battle pass too quickly for Randall to remember. He has only a fleeting impression of facing down an enemy wind spirit before finding himself on his back, winded but unhurt. How should he fight the rest of the battle? Fight bravely, press the enemy hard, lead our warriors to victory. Okay, Randall has renowned leadership, so it's definitely that one. Randall saw an enemy hero preparing to perform the hero's fury feat and sent 3 of our god talkers to stop the man. In this and a dozen smaller things, he proved his ability to lead. Okay, we charged on in. Our magic overwhelmed theirs. 17 cows, 7 horses, 14 cows of loot. Wow. And we absolutely annihilated them. Randall is our clan chief. He's the head leadership guy. ASCII was in the middle. ASCII was busy killing 39 footmen, so he was too busy to notice the things that Randall was seeing. He was just in the middle with his sword, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I think that was everyone they sent was either killed or wounded. And you know what? Once again, I'm okay with this. Like, people say you shouldn't send all your warriors to raid, but fundamentally, I think you should send all your warriors to raid, because if you don't, then you increase the chance that you'll lose. And if all your warriors are off raiding, then it doesn't matter that someone comes in and steals some of your cows, because we've already replaced those cows with cows that we took from the raid. A huge troll who identifies herself as Umulguk seeks permission to enter your Tula as a guest. She knows that you guard an item known as the Iron Spike, and wants to warn you that possession of this item marks you out as a great foe of the trolls. If you give her the spike, that will show that you meant no harm to her people. Aslandar, lies solve all kinds of problems. She's right. We don't want to offend either the Trolls or the Leadbreaker clan, but the Trolls are here and the Leadbreakers are far away in the Holy Country. This is a point. This man has a point. Ionastaran says, we made a promise. We should get something for it if we give it away. Umathkar wants to attack her. She's tougher than she looks, and she looks very tough to begin with. ASCII out here spitting hot facts. So, for reference, trolls are matriarchal, and female trolls are larger, stronger, and smarter than male trolls. And male trolls are pretty fucking big and strong in the first place. The trolls already have reason to dislike us. We should not risk angering them further. I don't want to give the spike away, because it's key. There's a whole event chain about it. So, I think I'm just gonna thank her for the warning. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, a member of the Apple Ring named Juranalda Strongheart and 3 bloodied weapon veins approached the clan ring with an offer of one-time tribute. We are tired of war, says Juranalda. We will give you 23 cows as tribute, all we can afford, if you will stop from raiding us. We will also swear to the gods that we will not raid you. So, this is the Apples officially conceding defeat. We have beaten them so badly that they cannot stop us, and they know it, despite their war rock, and they're trying to pay us money to stop killing them. Well, you already know what I think, yes. So, yeah, Aslandar wants us to take the money and then raid them. Hend is saying we should leave them alone for a little bit. Ionastaran... Ionastaran is just like, tell him to suck it up. Umathkar isn't sure vengeance has been satisfied. Aski is like, nah, fam, they can't do anything about it. Do whatever you want. So we have to accept, if we accept the tribute, we have to agree to leave them alone for 2 years. Is there a diplomatic problem with other tribes if we break our promise and raid them? Yes. If we break our promise and raid them, our reputation will drop. So there's a reputation bar. I'll show it to you in a little bit, but there is a reputation bar that governs how we're seen, how we're thought of among the other clans. And I think it also messes up magic. Let's ask for annual tribute. How many cows do we ask for each year? They're offering them 23. Let's ask for 12 cows a year. Okay, there we go. The apples agreed to our demand for yearly tribute of 12 cows. We swore to Humakt and to Ornalda to refrain from raiding the apples for as long as they continued to pay tribute. Of course, these oaths were binding on them as well. Okay, so hopefully we'll get tribute for 2 or 3 years, and then eventually they will break that. But, I mean, we'll be so much bigger at that point that they won't have any hope of fighting us. Alright. There we go. We have officially... Okay, so this is the reputation mark. It goes from stick picker to king. Right now, it's right in the middle. It's actually slightly low, looks like. I'm not sure why that would be, but in any case. We gained 100 cows this year. We done good. Clan has 24 more people, 110 more cows, and 28 more horses than it did last Sacred Time. Our crafters produced 91 cows worth of goods, so we're making about 103 cow profit, 103 goods profit, and maintaining the shrines and temples is costing 42 goods and 21 cows. So we're definitely doing good. Yeah, Phaonix, look, ducks are pretty... Wu-Tang ducks ain't nothing to fuck with, that's all I'm saying. Okay, so let's go. We've got 13 magic. Let's go crops, herds. Let's go trade. Let's go 2 in mysteries. We're gonna focus on magic this year. We're gonna fight a little bit less and do magic a little bit more. And yeah, our market is pretty sad. We could definitely do expanding that. Then let's go diplomacy and then like 1 point in war. That'll be fine. I'm not too worried about health. We do have a Channel Arroy member on the ring, and we don't have a lot of sick people, so I think we should be all right. Areen and Orngirin died of old age. Their grandchildren cried for days. I'm sorry, I don't know who those are. Up, here's Thanahart. Okay. Thanahart, the warrior of your clan whose visage was made monstrous by the alien god of the Tusk Riders, comes before the clan ring with a request. My parents have tried to find a bride for me, but have been rebuffed at every turn, even by our closest allies. I understand that it is difficult to find a woman to marry a man with a face like mine. Wow, rough. I do not expect a beautiful bride, or a clever one, or even a kindly one, but I do need a bride so that I may carry on the sacred line of my ancestors. I implore you to intervene in this matter and find me a mate. I'm sorry, that's so sad. Like, that makes me feel so bad for him. Thanahart is now popular with the people. They will be unhappy if we do not help him. Better not to promise thus we're sure of success. That's fair. Engel's just being a savage about this. He's just like, look, Thanahart, you have to understand. You're hideous. You look like Deadpool's uglier older brother. We really can't. There's nothing we can do with that face. Yonastaran wants to once again promise nothing. Hen doesn't want to get involved. And Aslandar wants to promise to find him a bride. Oof. So I don't really feel like promising. That's like putting our reputation on the line. You know what I mean? Everybody wants me to promise. Everybody wants me to promise. Are we making promises today? Is that what we're doing? Are we laying down bets? When Aski and Aslandar are in agreement, you must do it. Okay, we'll promise to find him a bride. Hey! After long discussions with a number of friendly clans, we found a prospect for him, Kistrald of the Wildcat clan. She was neither lovely nor clever, but when Thanahart set eyes upon her, both were filled with love. The people who had embraced Thanahart and his cause rejoiced. They set about making a wedding celebration that would be remembered in Dragon Pass for generations to come. That's like... Okay, good on you, Thanahart. I'm really happy for you. I'm glad. Hey, everyone likes us. Everyone's feeling optimistic. Aski still wants us to reorganize as a war clan because he's just all in for the murder. People are very healthy. Aslandar thinks a feast is in order. Okay. Promises are like ants, you gotta roll with it. Okay, alright. So it's sea season. Let's go to trade, shall we? Actually, no, we don't need to go to trade. We need to go to Isseres. And we need to sacrifice to Isseres and build a shrine. Okay, market ritual. Good. So now we build a shrine to Isseres. So now we'll have the market ritual active full-time. Yeah, we're not questing this year. Organdi, a prosperous herdsman of the Turtle clan, has come as an emissary from his clan leaders. He has gifts for you. He says they are worth 11 cows altogether. Okay, I mean, we'll take gifts. I'm all in favor of gifts. I would probably give them a reciprocal gift to boost our reputation. Angle is just like, why are you even asking this question? Refuse to accept the gifts. Aski is in a vicious mood. Outright vicious. Oh, it's time for a feast? Okay, yeah, let's throw a feast. Accept the gifts, throw a feast. They toasted our generosity, said they would speak of it to others. Our people made merry and toasted the clan ring. Alright, great. I love it. Good on the turtles. Okay, so we've got a shrine to Isseres. We have the market. I would also like to sacrifice to Humocht. It is raiding season, so if we wanted to raid, we would raid now. Everyone's satisfied. We could go up to 24 weapon thanes. Yeah, let's go up to 24 weapon thanes. Okay. We need to make sure our temple to Elmal is not smaller than another temple. No, it's not. So Elmal has a level 2 temple. And I don't think anybody else does. I think everybody else just has a shrine. We have a lot of shrines, but that's about all. Then Elmal has the only level 2 temple. To be honest, I would actually like to get Shield. Like, sacrificing to Elmal and building that up to a Grand Temple, not a bad idea. We are doing pretty well on stuff. What did the chief say about Chaos? Oh, the chief said, Chaos is strong near us, apparently, which doesn't sound great. Lots of people are worried about how much money we're dedicating to, support our temples. Oh, wait, hold on. We don't have enough worshippers to support a larger temple. We can't build a level 3 temple. We need a bigger clan, or we need more allies. Okay. So, yeah, it did say Chaos is strong near us, which is a little bit of a shame. Since I just got the market, I'm gonna go ahead and send out a caravan with the goal of establishing a route. So we've got trade routes for the Old Owl, the Turtle, and the Arnoring. I would like to establish a route with the Wildcats. I'll do that. Okay, a group of refugees come to Artula seeking help. They seem to be Orlanthi. We sought land to the west of here and were captured and enslaved by cruel horse nomads. Loving freedom, we escaped, yet our escape has cost us much. We beg you to aid us. Aslandar wants to turn them away. Hend wants to send them to a neighboring clan. Ionastarin wants to adopt them as family, which is what we did traditionally. That's what our ancestors did. So that would be following the ancestral traditions. So does Hengal. Umathgar wants to turn them away. Aski wants to send them to the Wildcats, and Randaliar wants to send them to the Hendarti. What is chaos in this universe? Chaos in this universe is the force of primordial anarchy and disarray, and it's essentially evil and destructive. So chaos in this universe spawns monsters, and is associated with certain very evil and unhappy gods. The classic, the primary three are the unholy trio. Ragnaglar, the god of, I forget what he's the god of exactly, murder, I think. Malia, the goddess of disease, and Thed, the goddess of rape. So they're all bad news. I'm going to adopt these people as family. Carls or Kotars? I don't think we can make them Carls. I'm gonna make them Kotars. Yes, okay, so we got 4 points of magic from doing that. Fantastic. How would I compare it to 40k Chaos? Very different. There's no overwhelming, Chaos storm. Chaos is just a thing that exists. It's part of the world. It spawns monsters. It's the explanation for why a lot of, weird creatures exist, like Gorps, which are basically acidic slimes, and Brews, which are animal-headed, horror beasts. And dragon snails, which are exactly what they sound like. They're literally just, if you think about in your head what a dragon snail would be, that's what it is. But yeah, it's, chaos in this game, in this setting is pretty serious, but it's not like Warhammer Chaos. Yes, yeah. If you want to know what brews look like, they look like Warhammer Beastmen because Warhammer Beastmen were ripped off from them. Okay, I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna explore over towards the Marsh Ducks, and we're gonna send 4 Weapon Thanes and 10 Footmen with Kalai. That seems fine. Okay, so the Wildcats don't want to set up a trade lane. That's a shame. And let me go ahead and sacrifice to Humakt again. I really like this, by the way. This really kind of sums up the difference between two of the gods here. To slay and be slain, sacrifice to Humakt. To guard and endure, sacrifice to Elmo. Okay, so Humakt has given us the morale ritual. The owners of the escaped thralls you adopted come to you demanding their return. In halting trade talk, they tell you they are the grazers, the rightful lords of these lands. They have no plans to enthrall you, at least for the moment, but they do intend to reclaim the property you have stolen from them. I hate these people already. What would your opinion be on a King of Dragon Pass style game where it's instead in a non-fantastical historical setting? I think it would lose some of the charm, but it would still be very interesting. I'd be definitely down for it. As Landar's just like, I'd rather lie than get kicked in the head by a horse. I mean, valid. Hend wants to give the thralls back. No, Hend, we're not doing that. That's bad. Ionastarin makes a good point. These people are foreigners. We owe them nothing. So, one of the things that very much distinguishes this culture, or Lanthe culture, from real-world, like, modern society is there is no concept of foreigners being people. They're foreigners. They're not members of the clan. They're not even Orlanthe. We don't owe them anything, any respect. They don't have any rights. They don't have any reason for us to treat them fairly or honorably, because honor is a thing between Orlanthe. It doesn't apply to foreigners. So, like, we're allowed to just lie to these people, or kill them, or whatever, and in terms of our reputation, that doesn't hurt us with the other Orlanthe, because they're foreigners, you know, they don't matter. So Iona Starin is perfectly willing to just outright lie to them and just be like, yeah, we've never seen those people. Umathkar wants us to attack the Grazers. Aski also wants to attack the Grazers, and Randaliar is just insulting them. Kill, kill, kill. A lot of people saying to kill him. Refuse or kill. Just lie. I mean, valid. Yeah, so he's saying the lawyer says to lie. Aski says to attack them, and Aski is usually right when it comes to violence. Yeah, let's go. On the other hand, we haven't really listened to Aslandar much, so we might want to let Aslandar just lie to them. Let me go ahead and lie to him. They called us liars and again demanded the return. Oh, okay, well, here we go. Even these few horse riders proved to be ferocious enemies. They fought with fiery arrows and lances. Their peculiar horses leapt through Artula like giant grasshoppers. We killed the horses and their riders, but at great cost. Wow. Okay, harvest was typical. Your explorers returned to report an encounter with very strange foreigners. I think we lost 10 weapon things. The foreigners wore odd clothes and spoke in a peculiar way. They were warriors and showed no fear when they met our explorers. They identified themselves as the Black Horse Troop and said they served a hero named Sir Ethelrist. The strangest thing about them, though, was their horses. Examined up close, these weren't horses at all, but grotesque and monstrous beasts, possibly things of chaos. Oh boy, the Black Horse Troop. I've heard of them, I don't remember who they are. Leave well enough alone. See if they wish to trade treasures. Leave well enough alone. Yeah, I think everybody is pretty much saying just leave them alone. Trade? Okay, let's see if they want to trade. They did not, but thanked us in an odd foreign way for asking. Okay, well, fair enough. So... yeah, I definitely lost some weapon thanes right there. Oof. We can raid during dark season. I'm gonna bring my weapon thanes back up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get those weapon thanes back up. And let us upgrade Kumok's shrine to a temple. And we are being raided by the horse spawn. Oh, well, now we have 28 weapon thanes. Okay. Yeah, so the horses are attacking us. There's 154 of them. We don't outnumber them by much, but we do have a lot of magic. I'm going to try to... I think the horses let them maneuver better than us. So our objective is to drive them off. Yeah, let's drive them off and skirmish. I guess they're probably going to charge at us. We're gonna go ahead and pop 4 points of magic. Yeah, let's try this. And we'll sacrifice to Orlanth. What counters charge? Skirmish and evade, I think, counter charge. So, as I recall, Actually, I think it's evade counters charge, maneuver counters skirmish, skirmish counters evade. I think. I don't remember. I'm gonna try evade. No, because evade just tries... No, evade's not gonna work. I'm gonna try skirmish. I think skirmish counters charge. Okay, so we never closed. I guess both sides were skirmishing. We did lose some people, but fewer than they did, and we held up. So, alright, that was fine. What resource does sacrificing consume? It consumes time. It makes charging you work a little bit better, basically. But we've got the morale blessing now, which is good. And it is storm season, so I think it is time for us to raid someone. We have 28 weapon thanes. We are going to raid the... We're not feuding with the apples. They pay us tribute. Well, it says we're still feuding with them, actually, but they pay us tribute. So let's go raid the tanahearts. We'll call them the Arnorans. Perfect. We'll spend a couple points of magic. We're trying to plunder. We are going to charge. We will sacrifice to Humant. During a momentary lull in the fighting, Kalai recognizes Orlgard in the Tanaheart ranks. Orlgard killed Kalai's uncle in the course of your feud with the Tanahearts. What should Kalai do? Oh, challenge Orlgard to single combat. It has to be. Look at this. Look at this man. He's got renowned combat and renowned magic. Oh, I didn't realize his magic had upgraded to renowned. Okay, well, I mean, he's got to kill him. Killing you now will save me the trouble of hunting you down later. Kalai and Orlgard faced off. Everyone gave them a wide berth as they circled and feinted at each other. Orlgard kept up a string of taunts, but Kalai calmly waited for an opportunity. He feinted low, then swung high. Orlgard's head landed at the feet of one of the Tanaheart warriors, who drew back in shock. Now my uncle is avenged, said Kalai. With a mighty war whoop, he and his companions rushed at the Tanahearts, dealing many wounds. There was an extended clash. Our magic threw them into confusion. Okay, so we took 27 cows, 11 horses, 27... Oh my god, we wiped them out. Jesus Christ. The carnage. Every time we attack someone and win, we basically massacre them for 0 casualties. It's kind of hilarious. And yeah, the Hendarts stole 14 cows, but who could... There wasn't enough pasture land to support all our livestock. We should clear some wild... Okay, let's clear some wild land then. I mean, what are we talking about here? Okay, it would take 26 hides. Okay, so let's make it 35. Our herds of cattle are too small. Yeah, okay, I get that. We should always have enough have more cattle. That's a sign we need to steal some land. I agree. I think it's time to raid the Tanahearts again. Hey, Tanahearts. Yeah, you. Fuck you. Time to die. Oh my god, we eluded their patrols. They only have 2 weapon thanes out. Alright, here we go. We're gonna seize your land. We rushed the Tanaheart formation while they were still performing their rituals. They tried to retreat and they could not escape. Moved by the crying of Tanaheart mothers and babies, our warriors let them keep their land. We captured 3 of the auxiliary... Wow. That was an absolute destruction. Okay, well, we let them keep their land, apparently, but we stole like 30 cows. We have 3 prisoners from the Tanaheart clan. We'll ransom them. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And here come the Tanahearts. Wasn't that a big waste of magic? It's fine. We have look at how much magic we have. Look at how we have 11 points of magic. We're doing fine on magic. Okay, well, the Tanahearts want to give us tribute as well. Perhaps as many as 34 cows. What's your bargaining? Very good. Okay, you might be right. Has vengeance really been satisfied? I'm gonna demand annual tribute from them as well. I'm gonna ask them for 15 cows a year. There we go, yearly tribute, 15 cows, okay. We're still positive on cows. We're positive on cows, people, and horses. We're good on food. Our market made a massively larger profit with Bhattaceri's ritual. Our reputation is going up slightly, and our god talkers believe that trickster magic will be more reliable this year. Okay. So, let's put 2 points into quests. We'll go crops, herds. I'm gonna put a point into mysteries. And a point into war. Just because I mean, let's be honest, we're gonna raid somebody. We're gonna do it. Proceed. Now, Hend is renowned with animals. And that's fine. But, like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. The thing is, I would really like Kalai on the ring. He's renowned with magic. And he's an Orlanthe, and we don't have an Orlanthe on the ring right now. So, I think I'm gonna kick Hengal off the ring and replace him with Kalai. Yeah, so we're gonna kick Hengal off the ring. And then we're gonna get Kalai on the ring, because he's just generally much better at stuff. One of the young women in the clan, Beniva, says she hears a rock speaking only to her and is taken to making offerings. Privately, her mother tells us the girl has made a number of claims about seeing and hearing things no one else can. What is it with the goddamn rocks? Okay. Send for the shamans. What might be mad might also be blessed. When in doubt, consult the gods. Beniva's mother knows more than she tells. Ask further about her daughter. It's the war rock. Aniros, Chanala Arroy is the goddess of healing. An Apple Clan spy. I'm gonna inquire further of her mother. I think I can do that without ending the event, so I'm gonna ask. Her mother says Beniva's tried making offerings to the butter churn first, and insists she was switched at birth, which is provably false. Okay, so Beniva is a liar, is what Mom is saying. Oh, we did already find the friendly rock. I don't think there are... I'm skeptical of the theory that there are 2 rock spirits on Artula. Personally, I think this is probably, like, I don't know about this being yet another spirit rock. So I think I'm gonna tell her to stop. Beniva cradles her basket closer to her and hisses. Great. Love that. Love that for you, Beniva. It's a rock. It's just a rock. Perform a divination? The omens seem to indicate that neither the rock nor the girl were anything special. The god talkers thought they heard Chanala Arroy sing. Oh, great. Yes, let's sacrifice to Chanala Arroy to heal Beniva's confusion. Let's do that. Let's absolutely. Chanala Arroy blessed the girl, who seemed to wake as from a bad dream. When she saw the garlands on the rock, she laughed and removed them. Okay, great. Thankfully. She was, in fact, mad, but Chanala Arroy has healed her madness. Perfect. Now, we're a little bit low on magic. we should trick the omen by not sacrificing to Yermal. So sacrificing to Yermal can do good things, or it can do bad things. And it's not predictable which will happen. Hey, Lee Peterson, glad you could join us. I'm not... As I recall, sacrificing to Yermal before a hero quest can help you. I just don't remember if it's, like, reliable, if it's a good idea. I mean, we did get the positive omen, so there's that. What do you think? Should we try to sacrifice to Yermal? This year claims to be more consistent. Yeah, let's try it. It's claiming to be more consistent. Let's give Yermal 14 goods. Why not? Like, half of the ring is just like, oh, this is a bad idea. We do owe Yermal for the ants gagged. Only the trickster thinks this is a good idea. Yeah, yeah, it's only him. He's the only one. I literally don't remember if this is even worthwhile. Alright, I'll do it. Yermal told us where to find buried treasure, but all we dug up were rocks. Yep, okay, that's Yermal alright. Hey, we're being raided by the horse spawn. I want to skirmish, drive them off. I will sacrifice to Orlanth. Okay, well, we exchanged missile fire, but never closed. That's okay. We took some wounds, some casualties, but overall, we withstood it pretty well. Alright, it is time to Hero Quest. First of all, I need to go back to the lore and read Who Mocked the Champion again. If this is anything like last time, you will not see this for some reason. Ah, yes, you get a lovely blank page. I'm sorry. Who Mocked gains the weapon called Death. For some reason, my taskbar is blocking me, so I need to minimize the taskbar. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Hide the taskbar. Thank you. Perfect. Alright, so I need to look at Who Mocked the Champion again. Who Mock's quest is best done in Dark Season. I have no memory of this place. I have no idea. I'm just gonna try it. Anyone have any clue why this is blank? It's something to do with the way the game is designed. Okay, so the sword called Death. So Orlanth saw the thing called Death. Needed to come. Who Mocked needed to make sure Orlanth would respect it. Tried to treat Who Mocked like a thrall. Would never rule over Death. 16-day fight. So you have to reject Orlanth 3 times, and then you have to fight a battle, and then you have to let Orlanth borrow the sword after he agrees to make you a champion. Okay, so we need to keep that in mind. We need to go perform a quest. We are going to perform Who Mocked the Champion. We are sending Aski. We're going to ask the Arnorings to help us. What do we seek from this Twero quest? I think the 2 best things to do here are either bring back a treasure or strengthen the quester. Those are the 2 that we could benefit from here. So what do you think we should do? Should we make Aski into an absolute monster, or should we try to bring back a treasure? Strengthen Aski, treasure, strengthen. Last time we strengthened him, he wasn't successful. Treasure. Make Aski into a monster. Oh, it's pretty split, actually. Needs to become busted. Let's try the treasure. Alright, let's try to bring back a treasure. Okay. Aski finds himself in the realm of the gods, where he witnesses a terrible scene. The disreputable stick-picker named Yermal slinks out of a cave and stabs a defenseless old man in the back with a special sword. Aski knows this man is called Grandfather Mortal. He knows that there is a war between gods in progress, and that until now, people who get stabbed have been hurt but have not died. However, this weapon that Yermal wields is the new weapon called Death, and it will forever change the world. Okay. I actually don't remember what the correct method is here. But Aski is very, very good at fighting. I think it's this one. I think you have to taunt Yermal and then take the sword away from him. I think that's how you do it. Yermal, swollen with pride, would not brook Aski's insults and lunged at him. Aski found it an easy thing to twist the sword called Death out of the stick-picker's grip. Yermal cried and said he wanted it back, but Humakt said, I am a god, and I have no misunderstanding about this thing. Okay, so good. So this is what you have to do in Hero Quests. Aski, the person we've sent, is taking the place of Humakt and performing the deeds that Humakt did. So, Aski goes to his family and says, in order to properly command the new weapon called Death, I must sever my ties to you. His family wails and asks why this must be. Death must be impartial, I must not have kin lest I shield them from its embrace. Humakt did this, so I must do the same. I must absolve my king of the heinous acts I will now do. I must cut myself off from kindliness and love, for I have terrible deeds to perform. So there's lots of ways you can respond to this. I don't remember what the response... I think it's this one. I think it's that Death cannot have kin. It's absolve? Okay, I will trust you. I believe you. His kin redoubled their wailing and said, is it not better to refuse to commit these acts and remain loyal to your king? Aski said, no, you are wrong, and he severed his ties to his kin, becoming a stranger. Okay, so Orlanth comes to Humakt, seeking the death weapon. You are a stranger now, he says, and thus beyond the protection of my laws. Therefore, I make you my possession, and all of your possessions are likewise mine. Give me my sword. Nope, I remember this one. You will rule over many things, but you will never rule death. So Orlanth would not hear of this, and so the two of them fought. The fight went on for 16 days and 16 nights. Orlanth was not slain, but many of his thanes were. Orlanth retreated to weep, for his thanes could not be revived, as used to happen when a warrior was beaten in combat. Orlanth comes back and treats Aski like a Kotar. You are a stranger, he says, yet I will extend to you some of the protections of my clan. You will serve me, and in return you shall have safety and shelter. As your king, I command you to give me that sword. So, safety and shelter are small things compared to the might of death. That's the correct response. We do that. Orlanth was enraged by Aski's refusal to accept the Kotar's role, and so the two of them fought for 4 days and 4 nights. Orlanth was not slain, but he retreated, but Aski knew he would be back. And indeed, Orlanth does come back, this time treating Aski like a Carl. I have learned my lesson. I will treat you as I would any other free Orlanthi. I will give you land and cows. When the clan gains, you will gain too. Thus, when we go raiding, as I plan to do against the Emperor, you will benefit if we do well. So if you please, provide me with that sword of yours. So, this is the correct answer here. The slaying of my clan ties cannot be undone. A new arrangement will have to be made. Orlanth said, the only thing that will get a new arrangement is your face. The fight went on for 4 days and 4 nights. Orlanth was not slain, but many of his cutters and thralls were. Finally, Orlanth sank to his knees exhausted. Oh no, Aski was likewise tired beyond mortal reckoning and could not go on either. Fuck. He didn't make it. Okay, no, wait, maybe he can make it. Okay, so the Thanes, Carls, Cutters, and Thralls slain in the battle between Aski and Orlanth attack. They have not come back to life, but are now undead creatures. Death is still new, and spirits don't know the right way to the halls of the dead, so it is easy for bad things to prey upon them and turn them evil. Okay, so now this is, I think, the most dangerous part, because you have to win this fight. And you can lose this fight. Orlanth can't really help you. Oski has to win this fight alone. Luckily, he is a renowned combatant, so his odds are pretty good. But it says hints? Why do I need a hint? The myth was that both were too tired to fight and then Orlanth protected Humoct? No, it's the opposite way. Humoct protected Orlanth. Yeah, it's this one. Dispatch them all to hell with or without Orlanth's help. There were many of them, so it took a day and a night to destroy them all, but Oski did so. Yep. Then Orlanth had an idea and said, "You protected me. You shall have a new place, that of champion. You shall be a Thane, you shall sit at my side, sit on the ring, and your weapon Thanes will answer to you. You shall be separate from the clan, but connected to it lawfully. We are partners. Now I humbly beg of you, let me borrow that sword of yours." Oski knew it was the right time to give Orlanth the sword, and did so. He made it. He did it. He made it back. So Oski returns to the land of mortals, his quest a successful one. Before leaving the realm of the gods, Oski sees 4 objects. Which object does he reach for? I'm sorry, I'm not asking opinions about this one. This was the quest of the Sword of Death, Humoct's quest. You have to take the sword. He takes the sword. He gained a treasure, a shining sword. The God Talkers said it would make our Humocti stronger when we raided with the objectives of the Death Lord in mind. Good. Okay. There we go. We made it. That's the rules. You have to, I'm sorry, you have to take the sword. It's just a rule. Oski is, he didn't get buffed by that, but, you know, he's good. Basically, you're better at raiding when you're trying to kill them. Yes, you're better at raiding when you're trying to outright kill people. Let me look at, where can I find my treasures? Where are my treasures? Probably don't need such a large reserve. Yeah, I know we don't. Or Saga. That's not helpful. Magic. Relations. Trade. Humoct's sword. Yes, strengthens our Humocti when our battle goal is death. And the Iron Spike helps us as long as we oppose the trolls. Sword beats rock, apple is doomed. Okay. Yeah, but remember, we swore an oath not to attack the apples as long as they keep paying us tribute. And as far as I know, they're still paying us tribute. So, we can't do that. We've got 4 trade partners. I'm not sure how many we're allowed to have. We do have the Market Blessing. If you trade the sword for a treasure, your dude comes back with an actual treasure but fails the quest and makes Humoct mad. Yeah, we're not doing that. For sure we're not doing that. It is fire season, so we could go raiding. Now our 2 enemies, the tanahearts and the apples, have both been crushed beneath our heel. We have 200 goods. We literally have built all the fortifications, so we're good on that. Yeah, we actually have nobody, like, to fight right now. We've pretty much beaten up everybody who wanted to fight us. Two out of 5 exotic goods. Yeah, so we've got gems and iron. We should keep exploring the Tula. I got this cool hat, but I pissed off the Grim Reaper. Randaliar thinks the market will make a 70 goods profit. Ought to establish a permanent trading route. We should buy some cattle. Okay, so he thinks we ought to establish a permanent trading route. Let's just explore the Tula. We descended into a valley dense with thickets, a large quantity of old bones and ivory teeth there. Okay, that's cool. We've got the 3rd exotic good now. Afraid we don't have much to report. There may still be secrets, but we didn't find any. Okay, fair enough. At this point, we should start thinking about making a tribe. I agree. We should start sacrificing to Orlanth. The priests and priestesses are outraged. Someone has snuck into the Temple of Elmul and left a crude moss-covered effigy right in the middle of it. The people are concerned this is a curse or some other form of bad magic. Fucking Aslander, how dare you? There's no big mystery. I put the effigy there in tribute to Yormul the Trickster God. It will help us overcome the skepticism of others. Yeah. So, there's a lot of different things we can do with this event, but if we leave the effigy, it damages our magic, is what happens. Randalyar wants to let Aslander have his way, shockingly. Send Aslander to sneak it into the Apple Temple. It will defile the temple if we don't move it, but Yormul will curse us if we do. If another clan catches us putting this thing in their temple, they will have good cause to hate us. Yup. Yup. Aslander has promised to obey the chieftain. The chief is responsible for any untoward actions he might take. So, for reference, this is basically the one way that a trickster can actually live in Orlampi society, right? Because a trickster, by definition, is an outlaw. That's what it means to be a Yormalite cultist. Which means that anyone can do whatever they want to a Yormalite, and there's no legal recourse. They are outside the law from the moment they are possessed by the spirit of Yormul, which is actually what happens. Like people... When people are born under a certain sign, everyone knows they're a trickster cultist, and, like, all the clan priests try to drive the trickster spirit out of them, and if they fail, congratulations, you're now a trickster. So the only way tricksters can survive in their home clans, or living with a clan long-term, is to make this public promise to some prominent Orlanthi, or some prominent clan member, to obey them. And then they're basically linked. And the person they promise to obey, in this case, the chieftain, Randalyar, is allowed to punish the trickster however they want if they do something that's not allowed. But the trickster, Aslander, gets their protection from everyone else. So, you know, that's kind of the only way you can do it. But yeah, I think we sneak it into another clan's temple. So let's sneak it into, boy, I don't remember what clans we could do this to. The apples are paying us tribute. We're trading with the old owls, the apples. Okay. Alright. Let's go send it. Let's go send it to the apples, why not? Roll him an ant. Yep, there we go. Who leads the sneaking? Well, obviously. How many warriors do you send with Aslander? Like 2. Oh my god. It gave us 7 points of magic. We have so much magic. We have 21 points of... Oh my god. Oh my god, Aslander's the best trickster in the world. Literally unbeatable. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, no, if we stockpile magic, we will have it next year. It's just, you know, that's the way it goes. So, let me explore northwards. We have sent no emissaries to other clans in quite some time. Okay, that's fair. We will do that. Hey, Thanheart and his son, bride Kistrald, have had a son. They have named him Palagor. Although Thanheart's pride in his child is great, some of his relatives and other members of the clan are gravely concerned. The boy shares Thanheart's Tusk Rider features. It was hoped that Thanheart's curse would not be hereditary, but indeed it is. Ooh. Aslandar says a ritual has no chance of succeeding. And he is excellent at magic, so he's probably right. Ionastaran... Well, Ionastaran is telling me that this is beyond our legal powers, so I'm not sure that's a good idea. Umathkar is saying our magic is strong, we could try it. Okay. Oski, definitely no one is saying to outlaw them. What do you think? Should we try the ritual? Or should we just demand the people respect them? Aski is very good at magic, but he's not, like, amazing. I mean, Aslandar is excellent at magic. Actually, Kalai is renowned at magic, but we just sent him on an exploration. That's really kind of a shame. Yeah, let's demand that they respect him. The people promised to do so no matter what their fears. To show their good intentions, they gave many generous birth gifts to Thanheart and Kistrald. Good. Goddamn right they did. Damn Skippy. Let's sacrifice to Orlanth because I want to get the Orlanth Makes the Tribe hero quest, and I don't have that yet. The Making of the Storm Tribe. I don't have information on the Making of the Storm Tribe, and it's really important that you have... This is the one hero quest that you have to perform in order to win the game. So we need to sacrifice to Orlanth to get information. So let me burn some offerings here. Okay, we got a ritual. Oh, we're being raided by the trolls. That's a shame. This circle is really good. It's true. It's legitimately just a really good circle. We don't. Broken, I just checked. We don't have any of the information. I could spend 21 magic on this battle. I'm not gonna though. I'm gonna spend 2 points of magic, and I'm gonna sacrifice to Humat to kill them all. Yeah, that worked. That worked out all right. That sure... Boy, yeah, that worked. Wow. Whew. ASCII, oh my god. Sword of Humak doing work right now. It always looks like we don't have any mysteries. No, it looks like that to you, but not to me. So when you look on here, you can see these little icons. Like, next to the myths, like you have that little icon there, and that one, and that one. That one means we know the details, which means we have some information about the myth. If we had one with 2 stripes through it, we would have all the secrets, which means we would have the correct answer every step of the way. We don't have that for any of them, but we have not even the details of the Making of the Storm Tribe. We just don't have any information. I would actually like to send an emissary to... Let's send an emissary to the whose main... I need someone whose main deity is Orlanth. Collection of ancient texts, they owe us a favor. I want to ask for information. Why can't I call on the favor? It says they owe us a favor. Okay, so the old owls... Yeah, okay, so let's go to the Vostang. Let's ask for information. We'll send Rangor. And we'll bring them some goods as a present. Okay. They can't regen if we have a sword with killing blow, yeah. Okay, so the exploration message to the northwest has returned. Alarine, one of the weapon things you sent on the mission, reports the area is full of dragon newts. We found one interesting place there, a temple of sorts. It has a silver statue of a dragon with gems for eyes. Must be very valuable. Let's send a group there to steal it and bring it back. So we are dragon friends, which means I don't think we should steal it. Aslander is volunteering to lead a party to steal the statue. But I don't think we can. So I think we compose a poem. Look, poetry has never let us down yet. Poetry has always succeeded for us so far. We've written like 3 or 4 poems in this game so far, and it's always been good. So let's write a poem. Everyone said it was an excellent poem and would increase our fame. Hell yeah, brother. Perfect poems. Okay, so that's the Dragon Newt Wild. I think that should be Wild Lands, but it's cut off for some reason, so it's just the Dragon Newt Wildla. Let's go exploring again. Up this way, but I'm not going to send Kalai this time. I am going to send, this dude. Wilms. Wilms, why don't you go exploring? Okay, your emissary Rangor approached the Vostangi to seek information for him. I want to know secret stories of the god. Their chief can't be trusted to tell us the truth. Well, fuck. Do you know any secret stories of the gods? Okay, so he gave us extra information on Elmulgard's the Stead. That's actually good, because Elmulgard's the Stead is a very difficult hero quest, but it's also quite valuable. Up, a strange malady. Okay, Aslandar wants to use trickster magic to divert the bad spirit. So we've seen this event before. Sacrificing to Chanala Arroy fixed it last time. We must find who did this to us so we can raid them. Okay, so yeah, last time sacrificing to Chanala Arroy did it. I think we should conduct a divination first. We have plenty of magic, so we can definitely afford to do that. The God Talkers said the malady was caused by Malia, the goddess of disease. It could be cured by hiring other shamans. Okay, interesting. Didn't we use trickster magic last time? So do we want to use trickster magic? Is that what we're leaning towards? Trickster magic is what I'm seeing people say. So we've got 3 for tricks. We've got 4 for trickster magic, or 3 for trickster magic, 1 for shamans. Aslander can do this. Okay, let's try it. Aslander said he had successfully sent the bad spirits away. Okay, fair enough. We rolled the spirits and spiritual ants. And it is now storm season, which seems like it's the time to, our cow herds are actually working out pretty well. We should try to stockpile more food. Okay, good. That's good. Great. Glad to hear it. I think we could go steal someone's cows. Let's go steal the apples of the weakest of nearby clans. Yeah, but they pay us tribute. We're allied with them. Boscovoi. Anoldori. So the Boscovoi don't really like us. Neither do the Varmandi or the Anzarni. Why are the Anzarni pissed off at us? Oh, they're too far away. I can't even cattle raid them. Let's go steal some of the Boscovi's, cows. Let's just steal some cows real quick. We've been spotted. Okay, here's a question then. Do we like fight this as normal, or do we escalate this dramatically by pulling out the Sword of Humacht and pick and kill as many as possible? I actually don't remember if the Boscova you're in a tribe. I don't think so. I think the only tribe around is the Kolimar down south. Everyone's saying kill. Alright, here we go. We're killing as many as possible. Each force charged the other. There was a bloody battle. Well, okay, we won. We fucking wiped them out. We lost a weapon thing, though. Okay, so we took some casualties, but we inflicted a lot more. Alarine distinguished herself in the fighting. I've heard that name before, and we captured 17 cows. Hey, a splinter rock. We can use it at the start of the battle to improve the effectiveness of our combat magic. That's kind of cool. When in Rome, called draw the sword called death and slay them all. Yeah, we hero quested recently. We actually have 13 fewer people, interestingly, but we still have more cows and more horses than we had before. And we're definitely still turning a profit. We have fucking 25 points of magic. We don't need to prepare for quests, but I'm just gonna... we're not allowed to prepare to spend any magic on trade. I'm not sure why, but we're not allowed to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice for everything, except for quests. Farad died of old age, okay. Now, hold on, let me look at this. I need to look at something. There was a name, there was a woman who distinguished herself in battle, and I want to see if she's in the nobles list. Well, she doesn't have combat if she is. I'm not seeing her. It wasn't Karendra, it wasn't Natalina. It wasn't Eurestria. Okay, there's not actually that many people suitable for the ring, I guess. Alarine. Yeah. She might appear later. Yep, she might. The weapon thanes feel unshakable, as they should, considering how much ass we've been kicking lately. Okay, so, let's keep on... So, let me look at lore real quick. Elmulgard's the Stead. Oh, look at that. Okay. We now have the secrets of Elmulgard's the Stead. We have every single little step of the process. Okay, I know you can't read this still. I'm sorry. I can read this all to you if you would like some story time with general confusion. I'd be happy to read this this lore containing the secrets and everything. All right, story time with general confusion. Here we go. So this is the story of Elmulgard's the Stead. During the Great Darkness, things got so bad that only a desperate quest on Orlanth's part could knit the shattered world back together again. He chose many companions to go on this quest, but did not choose Elmul. Elmul, who had proven his loyalty to Orlanth again and again, was distressed by this choice and said to Orlanth, "Why do you punish me in this way? Ever since you rescued me from the tribe of the evil emperor, I have served you loyally, fighting always by your side. What have I done to lose your trust?" Orlanth said, "I do not neglect you, bright friend. It is to you I entrust the greatest task of all, which is the protection of my people when I am away on this dangerous quest. You must guard the stead of the Storm Tribe, for surely our enemies will come here when they know I am gone. Although our kinsman Odela the Hunter is swift and clever, I cannot trust him to protect the people, for he is a creature of the wilds and would find in our stead a cage. Although my son Voriov is flesh of my flesh and a protector of sheep, I cannot trust him to protect the people, for he is not steadfast enough to withstand the onslaught of chaos. Although my brother Stormbull is a stout fighter of chaos, I cannot trust him to protect the people, for the very wildness that makes him a great warrior also makes him unreliable. Only you can I trust. By leaving you behind, I do not reject you, but rather show that I love you more than a kinsman, more than a son, more than a brother. The only light that remains in this terrible darkness is the light shown by your unwavering loyalty. The two gods traded shields to make a bond of love and allegiance between them. So, Orlanth left on this great quest, and Elmul remained to protect the stead against the forces of chaos. Many chaos foes came, and Elmul interposed himself between them and Orlanth's stead. The Eater of Skin came singing the rending song, the one that made people bleed. Elmul leapt from his position in front of the stead and drove his spear into the creature's eye. The Eater of Skin threw its 7 terrible mouths at Elmul, and he stopped every one of them with the shield Orlanth had lent to him. The Eater of Skin tried to stamp on Elmul with its 5 crushing feet, each of them the size of a stead. Elmul evaded the first 4 feet and deliberately withstood the last. Then he seized the Eater of Skin and hurled it into the sky, where it was burnt up and never seen again. Only after he had defeated the creature did the people see that the fight had broken Elmul into pieces. They despaired, wailing, "Our defender is gone!" Yet when the morning came, Elmul knitted himself back together and shone again, for he had been steadfast. The Author of Sores came, and Elmul destroyed her, too, in a battle that was even more ferocious than the last. Again, Elmul, despite his victory, was torn into bits. Again, when the morning came, Elmul became whole again, for he had been steadfast. Finally, the Maker of Bad Growth came and tried to slay Elmul by causing the soft parts inside him to multiply like maggots, so that he would burst open like a too-full sausage. But Elmul was steadfast, and in the morning his brightness burned all of those extra pieces away, and burned the Maker of Bad Growth, too. These defeats only increased the hunger of the Chaos Gods, who wanted all the more to destroy Orlanth's stead. In this way, Elmul drew attention away from other steads of the Vingkotling people, and thus indirectly protected those other steads, too. The forces of chaos decided that it was folly to try to destroy Elmul's physical form, for his brightness remade him every morning. Instead, they would strike at his brightness and destroy the loyalty that fueled it. To perform this terrible task, the Chaos Gods chose the Teller of Lies, also called the Bad Questioner, also called the Breaker of Souls. This being had 1,000 forms. Most were horrible, but some were beautiful. When it was beautiful, it was most dangerous. The Teller of Lies came to Orlanth's stead disguised as a woman Elmul had loved back when he belonged to the Emperor's tribe. "Elmul," it said, "you once loved me, but I was unfaithful to you. You were racked with sorrow, and that made you weak. Because of me, the upstart god Orlanth was able to beat you and steal your pride. Now that the world is dark, and you are the only remaining light, I see the error of my ways. I have come to restore my love to you and restore your pride. Come with me, for I have made a safe place for the two of us. Leave these barbarians, and we will hide away until the darkness ends." Elmul was not unaffected by this plea. His tears fell on the earth, and where they fell, they burned the dry grass. The occupants of Orlanth's stead had to put out the fires before they spread. They worried that Elmul would abandon them. But then Elmul said to the Teller of Lies, "You are not the woman I loved, but even if you were, I would not follow you, for Orlanth did not steal my pride, he awakened it. I married into his tribe, and I love my wife only. I am loyal to her, and I would never break Orlanth's laws of fidelity, no matter what sort of temptation you offer. Begone." In frustration, the Teller of Lies departed. The next day, the Teller of Lies returned, disguised as a blind oracle known to the Storm Tribe. "Elmul, Elmul," it wailed, "your master Orlanth is as good as slain, defeated in the land of the dead." And it showed Elmul an image of his king trapped in a pit and unable to escape. "You must take Orlanth's place as king of the Storm Tribe," the Teller of Lies told him, "for Orlanth's day is done. Without a king, your beloved tribe will wither and die." Some of Orlanth's people believed the false oracle and flocked to Elmul's side, offering him a crown. Elmul was not unaffected by this show of devotion. He smiled, and his smile blinded some of the people. When he saw the bad effect of this too great radiance, he said, "This oracle is false. I would not be loyal to Orlanth if I believed him so easily defeated. If some of you wish to call me a king, I will lead you, but this does not mean that I take Orlanth's place, for Orlanth will always be my king." Again, the Teller of Lies had to slink away, its powers vanquished in the face of Elmul's great steadfastness. But Elmul himself was weary and afraid that one day he would fall prey to the blandishments of the Teller of Lies. He thought, "Being loyal and steadfast is one thing, but I must also be clever. Sometimes the best way to defend is to attack. This Teller of Lies is trying to tear me apart from the inside, and so I must do the same to it." When the Teller of Lies next returned, this time in the form of the Emperor Elmul had once served, side note, that's Yelm, the sun god, Elmo did not let it speak. Lie teller, he said, your dread onslaught is too much for me. You have sapped my strength, for I know when I am beaten. I have taken my soul and put it into this fine stallion. Elmo produced a great steed, for he is also Elmo horse friend. This is my offer to you, and I will leave the Storm tribe and serve Chaos, just as I once left the Bright tribe to serve Orlanth. The teller of lies slavered in hunger and leapt upon the great steed, devouring it whole. But Elmo had tricked it. The horse was not his soul, but was also Elmo in its bright entirety. Now Elmo was inside the teller of lies, and could see that inside the Chaos Servant was nothing. Its ever-shifting forms masked only emptiness. Armed with this knowledge, Elmo tore it apart from the inside, using the sharpened edges of the shield Orlanth had given him, and the teller of lies, revealed as nothing, was destroyed. From that day until the end of the darkness, the Chaos Gods left Orlanth's stead alone, for they did not want Elmo getting inside of them and finding out they were nothing too. When the darkness ended, Elmo helped the others to awaken Orlanth, and then Ernalda, and then the other gods who had either been slain or had journeyed with Orlanth into the land of the dead. Orlanth asked Elmo to tell of his exploits while he was gone, and Elmo told him what he had done. Then Elmo asked Orlanth to tell him of his exploits in the land of the dead, and Orlanth told him. In this way, they exchanged great secrets of the world, just as they had exchanged shields before they parted, and thus the Storm tribe and the world was made stronger. Much later, certain overproud Orlanthi tried to learn these secrets that were reserved for the gods. This led to the reawakening of the Teller of Lies, which then came into the world bearing the name Kabaji. If the people had stopped to think of Elmo and his loyalty and wisdom, this terrible thing never would have happened. Okay, so that is the story of Elmo guards the stead. And that is definitely something we can do the hero quest about with all that information. Alright, I need a minute to take a sip of water. Hold on. Is this just the story of an Uber Chad walking things off? Yes, that's literally what it is. That's who Elmo is. Okay. Did Who Mocked the Champion succeed? Yes, it did. Hey, Matt, thanks. My god, $20. Thanks, Matt. I'm glad you enjoyed the lore. Alright, there are, by the way, that is, that's a long story, but it is not the longest of all of these. Like, we've got the Lightbringer's quest here that has, like, 8 different parts. All kinds of shit. We've got, the Great Darkness. We've got, some more minor stories. Orlanth and Oroka. This, by the way, is the legend that you can use to stop to end droughts. Like, remember that drought we had earlier? If we had the secrets of the Orlanth and Oroka hero quest, we could have tried to do that to bring the rain back. Lankormui finds the truth. Isseries. So these are things that you can do to gain certain benefits for your clan or tribe. The making of the Storm tribe, you have to perform in order to form a tribe, which is one of the win conditions. The Storm Age is... I forget what the Storm Age does. The Storm Age, I think, makes your king stronger if you have a tribe. The Sword Story, which is... This is like a prequel to the Who Mocked the Champion story. This is about how Yermal found the sword called Death. I think a Yermalite can do it, if I recall correctly. How Things Began. I don't actually even remember if there's a hero quest associated with this. It's a cool story, but I'm not sure if there's a quest that's linked to it. We have various details, so like a lot of these you can't really do quests about. Right now, only Elmo guards the stead is performable, so technically we could actually do it. Can you do a quest multiple times? Yes, you can. We're not doing any quests this year, though. It's not worth doing because we would be severely penalized because we did one last year. I want to build an Orlanthi temple because I would like to get Thunderstone to help improve our skirmishing, I think. So then we would be we would be equally rad at skirmishing and at charging in and killing everyone. So we're gonna go ahead and build an Orlanth. Goddamn horse spawn, how dare you. I don't think I need to use Splinter Rock here. We're gonna skirmish. We're gonna sacrifice to Orlanth to drive them off. Ah, that's a shame. Okay. They were able to rally, and they stole 15 horses. Well, I mean, I guess, okay, we only lost one guy permanently, so that wasn't that bad. We did kill a lot of them, but, oh well. Have I ever done all the hero quests in a single game? No, that would be insane. That would be incredibly hard. Let's go with Thunderstone instead of Lightning. That'll be fine. It is sea season. So let's send an emissary to somebody nearby. The old owls owe us a lot of favors. Let's ask them for food. I don't think we need to ask anybody for food. Our chances of forming an alliance are best with the turtles. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, sure, let's talk to the turtles and see if we can form an alliance. They are known for a history of mad chieftains. Wow. I will bring them. How many horses do I have? I have 50 horses. I will bring them 5 horses and 20 goods, because I have 200 goods. And I'll send a pretty big party. Is Yorox an actual bull, or is that just a title? It is both. Okay, Rangor approaches the turtles, seeking to negotiate an alliance. First, he presents the gifts. The turtles extravagantly praise our gifts. So it says, Ortossi values generosity over all other Orlanthi virtues. Okay. Ah, the chief declined. That's a shame. Oh, one of your Carls, Jarlor, was injured by an arrow while helping to clear a forested patch of the Tula. Neither he nor his companion saw the assailant. The arrow is crafted from a single piece of wood and unusually sharp. It's the elves. It's the elves are attacking us. How dare they? These swine. So incredibly rude. Aslandar has nothing to add. Sacrifice to the gods, step up patrols, perform a ritual of divination. We know who it is, Ionastaron. We don't need a problem. Yeah, that arrow is of elven manufacture. We're dealing with the plant people, the Aldriami. Right, so in case you don't know, in Glorantha has elves, dwarves, and trolls, right? They are not the typical fantasy elves, dwarves, and trolls. Elves in Glorantha are literally plant people. They're like sort of dryads, essentially. Dwarves, Mostali, are, it's hard to describe them. They're almost like small golems with this very strongly communistic society. They're very strange, very interesting, but very strange. And then trolls are darkness people who live in caves and can eat anything. They have some of the qualities of, like, traditional quote-unquote fantasy trolls, but, like, Gloranthan trolls are not super regenerating. They're strongly associated with darkness and night and the underground. Like I said, they're matriarchal. About 9 out of 10 of their births are trollkin, which are basically little goblin things. There are several related subspecies. Anyway, they're also very interesting and complicated, but the point here is none of them are the usual fantasy fare. The dwarves are kind of insane. Yeah, kind of. Okay, so, I think... Aski, I'm gonna ignore Aski's advice, actually. Sending out a war party is not gonna work. Performing a ritual of divination I don't think is very important. The head of the trolls is a demigod. Cragspider isn't even the leader of all the trolls. She is merely the leader of one faction of trolls. And, like, yeah, she's a demigod, technically, but she became a demigod just because she is a very old, powerful mother race troll. All of the troll matriarchs can do the kinds of things that Cragspider does, theoretically. Let me sacrifice for protection. Our god talkers could not say whether the gods would help us. Well, that's a shame. What else should I do? Should I give somebody presents? I mean, I have plenty of goods, so I think at this point we can afford to just start giving people presents. Just because they exist. And we want them to like us. Let's give gifts. Yeah, we'll send Rangor to give 10 goods and 4 horses to the Orlmarth. His escort is slightly outnumbered. What should Rangor do? Bargain with them for passage? That's a shame. Okay. Well, okay. We still got to give them gifts, so that's good. The Orlmarthi like us, I guess. We know Mom the Troll is powerful. Yeah, so, the most powerful... She's actually on the map. So there's... I forget where exactly she is, but somewhere up in the north you can find Cragspider, who is, like, the most powerful troll mother, currently in the world. She's an immortal, trollish demigod creature. We're gonna send Wilms out again with some bros exploring. Restoran, a Thane of the Arnorian clan, comes to ask you to make good on a favor. We ask that you gift us food. We have plenty of food, so I'm actually going to give him more than he wants, because right now we're trying to buy support. ASCII, as usual, is all about the military and the fighting and the murder, so, you know, that's fair. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give him more than he wants. I'm gonna go ahead and give him 60 food. There we go. Our Carls were displeased. Yeah, well, fuck you, Carls. What do you know about politics? This is politics, damn it. The lake in the top right. That sounds about right. So yeah, up there, that's where Cragspider is. But yeah, it's, it can be pretty, you could be, like, trying to kill her is not, like, you're not gonna succeed. The odds of succeeding, the odds against succeeding at killing Cragspider are enormous. Wow, we really don't have any other good explorers. I'll send this guy exploring. I'll send him exploring down this way, just to see if we can, like, find anything cool. Okay, when exploring in the north, your exploration party is attacked by a bandit gang led by a powerful shaman named Verlaine. He captures a member of the party and demands an outrageous ransom of 10 cows worth of goods for the explorer Mostorl, who is a Carl. I have heard of Verlaine. He has powerful magic. We cannot defeat him without help. Okay, so ASCII is urging caution. The other Carls will be dispirited if we abandon him. The clans are fed up with the rampant banditry. They will help us if we ask. Okay, that's interesting. So Randaliar is saying we won't get help if we ask for it. Kalai is saying we would get help if we asked for it. Yonastaran saying the proper ransom is 5 cows. Hend says our clan spirits can fight him. And Aslandar says we should either pay him or send warriors. Well, he is the magic expert, but... Although, actually, Kalai is even better at magic. But neither of them are saying we should seek the blessings of clan spirits. Interesting. So, in terms of numbers, we've got 1 for War Party. We've got 3 for recruiting warriors from other clans. 1 for clan spirits. 1 for paying, 1 for bargaining. It's not about the cows, it's about sending a message. Fair enough. I'm leaning towards recruiting warriors. That's what the most of the members of the ring are saying. Like, we've got at least 3 people who are willing to sign off on recruiting warriors from other clans. No one was willing to help us. Okay, well, y'all suck. Can we seek the blessing of our clan's spirits, maybe? Let's seek the blessing of our spirits. What do you sacrifice to them? Let's sacrifice 14 goods. The God Talkers could not contact our ancestral spirits. Oh. Okay. Well, that's bad. I'm gonna go ahead and pay him then. Yeah, if we can't contact our clan spirits, then we're just gonna go ahead and pay him. Who leads the delegation? Who's good at bargaining? I hate the fact that I cannot change. Apparently, here, they're bargaining. Yes, we will send you. How many warriors? Okay, alright, so we did it. That's fine. I mean, it's not great, but I'll take it. It's okay. It's not a big deal. So we've got some good relationships. The Orlmarth and the Namolding are both have good relationships with us. Our best friends are the Arnorings, and the Tanahearts hate us the most. Wow, the Tanahearts hate us more than the Apples do? God, that's amazing. Let's call in all the favors we're owed and have a huge feast. We even lost 2 magic? Yeah, well, we lost 2 magic because we tried to call in the spirits and it failed. Hey, Namoldings. Let's propose an alliance to the Namoldings, shall we? We'll give you, like, 15 goods. Seeking to negotiate an alliance. Alright, so we're giving them goods. Their chief values generosity over all over... You know, Rangor, you keep saying this. You keep saying this, and I'm really not sure at this point if you're accurate. Yeah, we're trying to get people on side. It would be generous. There we go. Our 2 clans should be allies. Great. Oh, Arlesta, priestess of Marangor, mother of earthquakes, pays you a visit. By the way, look at this lady. Metal as fuck. You have done honor to Marangor, who is not often honored. Feared, yes. Honored, no. It may be that we are prepared to give you a gift should you continue to deserve such a thing. The diplomacy stat is bargain. Okay, so the favor of Marangor may bring us power, but it will also make others fear us. Marangor is Inalda's grim sister. Yep. She likely intends to give us a sacred clod, which will bring an earthquake down on our enemies. The more cows we sacrifice now, the more powerful the earthquake. Interesting. Okay. If we enter into an agreement with this terrible goddess, it must be one which we are sure we can keep. Marangor isn't so bad. Yermil stole her skirt once, and she didn't kill him, just dismembered him a couple of times. Okay, what's Marangor's thing? Marangor's thing is that she is the mother of earthquakes. So Ernalda is the earth goddess who presides over marriage and birth and fertility and crops, right? Marangor is the vengeful earth, who, like, avenges women who are raped, and kills people, and presides over earthquakes and volcanoes and stuff like that. You may notice that the priestess of Marangor has filed her teeth. So, yeah, let's invite her to preside over a sacrifice to Marangor, and we will sacrifice 21 goods. After the ceremony, she gave us Marangor's gift, a clod of sacred earth that needed several clans' god-talkers to work. She told us it would make a rumbling noise when it was ready to use, and that it would bring the wrath of her mistress down on those who opposed our aims, but we would have to carefully decide when to use it, for it would work only once. Okay. You know, we keep getting this. Every year so far, I think, we've gotten this notification that the sacred time rituals before our crops had little effect. I'm starting to wonder if something is bad. Our expedition to the southwest has returned. They say this place should be called Beast Valley, for it is teeming with beast folk. Minotaurs, centaurs, duckmen, fox people, even wasp people. Brangbane came across a small community of fox people. They said to our explorers, "Many of your kind have offended us, and we have killed them. You have not done so overmuch, so we will pardon your ignorance and spare your lives." Huh. Think it's because our plant people aren't very good? Yeah, that's fair. We now have more allies than enemies. That's good. We're allied with the Nemoldings, the Arnorings, and the Wildcats. So if we wanted to form a tribe, we could. I am gonna keep sacrificing to Orlanth for mysteries. Okay, we learned the details of Orlanth and Oroka. Okay, that's fine. That's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and cattle raid the Boscovy, I think. I'm just gonna send like 5 of each, like 10 dudes. Alright, Oniros, take it easy. Hey, 31 cows. Damn, that was a good one. We are being raided by the trolls, which is a shame. Our objective is to kill as many as kill as many as possible. Humocked. We're gonna charge. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. So, yep, we drove the trolls from the field, striking them down as they fled. We lost 1 guy permanently. We killed 40 trollkin, 3 dark trolls, and we wounded a whole bunch more. Excellent. Can troll captives be ransomed? No. Umathkar has been stricken with a terrible illness. Investigation by a worshipper of Urox. Notice how his eyes aren't quite pointing in the same direction. Confirms everyone's suspicions. She is the victim of chaotic magic. The fabric of one of her skirts was woven with hard-to-discern chaos runes as well as other malign runes. Nobody is sure who gave Umathkar the skirt, and she is too sick to talk. She is attended by your best healers. It is very difficult to tell one clan's bolt of cloth from another's, but of course I am an expert. This skirt was not made here. Kalai. What? What makes you an expert on cloth, Kalai? Okay, so we can sacrifice to the gods. That's fine. I'm not sure about this. I can do little here unless this be the work of outlaws. If so, I can hunt them down. Another clan will be offended if we accuse them of chaos, but grateful if we root out a genuine practitioner of chaotic magics. Kalai is an expert skirt chaser. Yeah, I guess. Well, okay, so we don't know who did it, and that's a real problem. Yeah, no, chaos is a serious problem. Chaos is serious business, for sure. I'm pretty sure sacrificing will end the event. I'm tempted to click the find out if another clan made the skirt button. Realistically, the response here is probably to sacrifice to Chanala Arroy, or possibly to Urox. Both of them have a chance to work. Chanala Arroy probably somewhat better for healing. Find out. Let me find out. Oh, I don't know. It's gotta be the apples. Okay, Yonastaran was certain they were telling the truth. Okay. Oh, I don't get to heal her? What? Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, hold on. Hang on a minute. Hold on a second. Well, I'm gonna have to sacrifice to Channel Roy for some mysteries. Wait. She hasn't given us curing, but she just gave us fucking resurrection? Oh, the Tanahearts did not send us tribute. They decided not to pay. You know what that means. It means it's time for murder. Murder time. Wish the game would tell which actions ended the event. Yeah, for me. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we smashed into the Tanahearts as they were trying to maneuver for advantage. So Randalyar, he's got very good combat. What should he do? Flee for his life? No. Rejoin our force? Fight? I mean, he's an Orlanthe. He has to fight heroically until help can arrive. That's what you gotta do. So Randalyar threw himself against their shield wall. The Tanahearts made a great show of yelling and waving their spears, but none of them wanted to close with Randalyar. The enemy gave ground and Randalyar followed, thrusting and cutting past their shields until 3 of them had fallen to his attack. This was too much for the Tanaheart fighters, who dropped their spears and ran away from Randalyar as quickly as they could. Okay. There was bitter fighting. We captured 17 cows and 11 horses, took 24 cows worth of loot. Wow. Okay, we actually lost a lot in that battle, though. Like, these are our heaviest casualties to date by far. For reference, recall, our whole clan has about 900 or 1,000 people in it. And we lost 12 people permanently and another 50 injured in that battle. Now, I mean, we took out like 120 of them. So, it's still better than a 2-to-1 ratio, but ouch, that was painful. We are still positive on people, though, which is good. We're maintaining on food, but we need to actually improve on food, because right now our food is holding level as opposed to going up. Did your combat go up? Your combat did not go up, unfortunately. Aski is now heroic in combat. He's an actual beast. A monster. Straight up unfair. We've got a lot of renown on the ring, by the way. And yes, my rep has increased significantly. We've got 17 magic. I'm gonna go crops, herds. I'm gonna put a point into health, 2 in war, 2 in mysteries. Actually, only 1 in mysteries, 1 in trade. And 1 in diplomacy. Should be fine. Yep, due to his many hours of offering, sparring, and practice, and sincere offerings to the goddess of war, Aski's ability at arms must now be ranked on a par with the heroes of legends. Iskali died of old age. Okay, that's fine. I don't know who Iskali is, to be totally honest. Like, I have to confess, I don't know. So we have healing, so our wounded should recover relatively quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and recruit up to 26 weapon thanes. I have too few farmers. Okay. Hey, Masky. Okay, so cultists of Uralder are coming to complain we have neglected proper worship. So, let us... Oh, excuse me. Yawning. Ask them how we can honor her more properly. Said we still did not know the secrets of the myth Yoralda's blessing. We must be more generous in our sacrifices, and that the goddess should be represented on the clan ring. Okay, well, I don't really want to do that because all my Yoralda cultists suck. But finding out Yoralda's blessing, that would be a good myth. Let me ask them to conduct a special ceremony. Okay, great. We actually lost cows doing that, so that's a shame, but alright. How's the farming? We have enough farmers for our cropland. What do you mean we didn't have enough farmers in our cropland? It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, we have plenty of farmers. We have 403 farmers. Okay, good. Oh, also, I forgot. Marlangor is also the goddess of dinosaurs. So she's pretty rad. I don't have enough worshippers to support any more shrines, which is a shame. I would really like to expand the clan. So I'm actually gonna adopt new farmers from Heroism, and I'll offer them land and sheep. Hey, finally Umathkar recovered. Yay, she's back. That's really good. I do like that. Let's go to relations. We actually need to keep sacrificing to Orlanth to try and get the tribe-making quest. Yay, some of the mysteries of the making of the Storm Tribe. Okay, so we've got part of it. And we got 19 more population. That's good. Of course, she suddenly cares about socialized healthcare after her near-death experience. Okay. Arkilla, a girl of your clan, sees a terrible omen. As she is sitting doing needlework, the shadow of a bird passes over her. When the people hear of this, they are very troubled. This omen means that some grave disaster looms. It might mean death or illness for the girl, or one of her kinfolk, or trouble for the entire clan. Meanwhile, Aslandar. That's no bad omen. Birds are bad because they were sacred to Yelm the Emperor. We should tell the people not to worry. A pilgrimage would dispel any bad fortune. We are doomed! There's nothing we can do! Assie's like, yeah, that's a bad omen, alright. And Randalyar, once everyone believes in an omen, they have a way of coming true. Reassurance is most needed here. I'm tempted to agree with him, to be honest. Especially because he does have renowned leadership. What is Carofin? Carofin is the holy mountain at the heart of Dragon Pass. Carofin is also the spirit of the name of the spirit of the mountain, who is one of Orlanth's, I think, daughters. I think Carofin is the daughter of Orlanth. Send her to the magic mountain. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna send Arkilla to Carofin alone. I think I'm just gonna tell them that we are strong enough to face misfortune. The people were reassured. Good. I'm glad. So we now have some of the secrets of the making of the Storm Tribe, but not all of them. I'm gonna sacrifice to Orlanth again, just because I can. Okay, yes, we learned the secrets of the making of the Storm Tribe. Great, that's what we wanted. We're being raided by the Tanahearts. That's cute. We're gonna take captives and we're gonna skirmish, because we have Thunderstone. Oh, they're trying to burn down our steads. How dare you? They had to charge through a withering hail of missile fire. Fight bravely, press the enemy hard, acquitted himself bravely. Okay, Jonas Steron, you know, good on you, good on you. There was a bloody battle. We took 17 captives, including 7 auxiliaries, and we killed just a fucking ton of them. Look at that. All right, we gotta counter raid them. Ransom them. Yep, 85 cows worth of goods. It is Earth season. They raided me in Earth season? Wow. Why did they do that? They must be desperate. Yeah, let me get some more pasture. Do I have a bunch of horses to trade? Yeah, I have 77 horses, actually. I can't afford to trade. So that's Carofin. That's the mountain right there. Do we still have the epic rock that's better than the apples? Yeah, we do. Let me trade some, Yeah, hey, Vermondi, you wanna buy some horses for cows? Actually, I don't even want cows. I want either cows or a treasure. It's up to you. I'll send this guy. I'll send Rangor. There we go. The Wildcat clan is asking us to make good on a favor, but he's asking for cows. People are saying to be generous, but at the same time, it's cows, and I want my cows, so I'm just gonna give him what he wants. There we go. That's the obligation. We did what we needed to do. And I'm gonna launch another exploration party just for fun. So there's Beast Valley. I really like, by the way, how once you discover things, they're actually on the map and they stay there. So we've got Beast Valley, we've got Carofin, we've got the Dragon Newt Wilds. Let's go up over this way. Let's go see what's over there. Not you, Kalai. We're sending Wilms again. Your trader agrees they might be willing to sell the Metal Mule. They summarize its abilities, helps protect our caravans from bandits. I mean, we've got a ton of goods, and we're selling them horses, and we have plenty of horses, so... yeah, I'll buy the Metal Mule. What's my highest offer? I'll offer 70 goods. Okay. Our crops did very well. Unfortunately, our rituals failed. So, rip that. This is based on Glorantha? Yes, this is based on Glorantha. How did you never play this? I don't know, dude. You should have played it. Okay, so Harbard promises hard work and loyalty in return for your generosity. Assign them some land. Yep, we'll take them. We will strive to be a credit to the confused. I see that you do. All right, and now it's time to brutally destroy the Tanahearts. Because fuck them. They shouldn't have messed with us. I'm not even gonna spend magic. I'm just gonna kill them. The Tanahearts have a powerful Orlanthi hero quester whose abilities may drive you from the field. His name is Orstanor. He flies above the battlefield, wounding or killing one or more of your warriors each time he stoops with outstretched sword. Only Brangbane has been able to dodge the other Tanaheart warriors and get close enough to this hero to challenge him. What should he do? Unfortunately, this is not the guy that I want here. If this was ASCII, I would absolutely challenge him to single combat. But Brangbane is not that good. So... yeah, I really wish this was ASCII. I'm just gonna try to shoot him down, I guess? Too well prepared. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, he was wounded for many seasons to come. Well, we still won. Apparently, Brangbane counts as a footman. He's not even a weapon thane. Poor Brangbane, man. Brangbane gets no respect. First, he gets absolutely owned by this enemy hero that he tried to shoot. And then everyone else is like, oh yeah, it was a really clean battle. We only had, like, one of the footmen was wounded. Brangbane lying in the background with all his ribs broken, like, oh god, the pain. Why? Everyone else is like, oh yeah, I was just pretending. He didn't hurt me at all. Okay, well, we captured 25 cows, 2 horses, 21 goods, and... okay, I guess he did wound 7 people, besides Brangbane, so fair enough. And we killed a bunch of them. And the fucking Ernal Dory rode in here and stole some cows. We are tired of war. No, no, you already did this. You already tried to do this. We will raid you whenever we feel like it. They had hired mercenaries from all over Dragon Pass. Okay, fucking fine, do it, bitch. Guess what? I'll do it again. I'll do it again. You know why? Because you deserve it. Our warriors were bad. Aw, man. No one wants to speak of it, but everyone is embarrassed that we were turned back by the servants of Valind, our ancient enemies. Man. Whew. Nothing unusual to report. Okay. Look. I am embarrassed that you were turned back by the cold. I mean, come on. Try it again. And this time, don't wimp out on me. There we go. Okay. This looks like an actual battle. We do outnumber them significantly. I'll go ahead and spend 1 point of magic. And our objective is to kill as many as possible, and we will charge into them and destroy them. The Tanahearts have cut off the Wildcat warriors who joined our forces. The Wildcats are fighting well for the moment. Aski is the nearest skilled battle leader. What should he do? He should charge straight to the aid of the Wildcats. He cut a path to the Wildcat warriors and fought so ferociously that the Tanahearts could only curse and fall back. Later, Aski told us he had felt the blessings of the war gods strengthen his sword arm. But only Aski enjoyed the favor of the gods, and the rest of us were put shamefully to flight? What? What? I'm distressed by this. So Aski single-handedly berserko-moded his way through the Tanaheart lines. I assume all of these people were killed and wounded by Aski personally, just him. Everyone else just ran away. No fatalities. But they captured 13 of our auxiliaries. Yeah, okay, I'll pay them. That's fine. Thadart and Kistrald have had another child who is also hideous, and people are mad about it. But nothing untoward happened to Arkilla, so that's nice. I'm doing it again. I'm sorry, it's still storm season. Fuck these guys. I have killed so many of them. They're going to just run out of soldiers. Look, we're committed. We're committing. Yeah, that's right. We evaded their patrols. Okay. I don't need to kill as many as possible. There's actually not many people here, so our objective now is to seize their land. The battle has not gone well for Aski. He was leading a group of warriors, but he was scorched to the bone by a thunderbolt, and now the warriors with him have drawn back in the face of the Tanahearts, who have the chance to finish him off. Hengal is with a small group of auxiliaries nearby. What should he do? He is a Channel Arroy. He should rush forward and heal Aski. Seeing Hengal rush forward, our warriors hastened to join him. The Tanahearts resumed his attack. In their confusion, Hengal was nearly killed. Okay, so we were able to hold part of the Tanaheart Tula. We got 26 cows, no casualties. We wiped out a bunch of their footmen. Okay. We got them. It's okay, guys, it's okay. Aski is fine. He's fine. Everybody's fine. We still got a solid reserve of magic. We are positive on people, slightly up on cows, and up on horses. We're up on food by a fair bit, actually. That's 1,300, so we're up on food by about 300. Our food stockpile is looking real good. Unfortunately, Aski is wounded, so he's gonna have to spend some time recovering. And we're up on goods as well from the market. So, okay. Not bad. In terms of magic, we're gonna go crops, herds, health, war, given how much war we're having. I don't need to quest again yet, but I am gonna put a point in diplomacy and one in trade. I think we're pretty much good on mysteries for right now. Oh, and ASCII has already recovered, because he's just that amazing. He's actually impossible to keep down. I like to think that ASCII just walked back into the clan ring meeting with, like, all the bones on his left arm completely visible, just like, yeah, it's not a big deal, whatever, it's fine. Everything's fine. He's like 1 week after the battle, he's completely healed. Everyone is asking, like, how did that happen? What did you do? He's like, yeah, it's fine. I don't know what the big deal is. So you were saying look at the map and press M. Oh, okay, so it gives me like everybody's clan Tulas. Okay, so my Tula appears to be huge. Is all of this me? No, that's the Hendart, right? Or did I take that check? I don't know what piece is me. In any case, I think I'm this, and I might also be some of this. So yeah, we're doing good. I'm doing alright. Feeling good, feeling frisky. Doesn't this game splinter your tribe if too successful? Yes. If I go to the map, I can turn off names too. I don't really want to turn off names, though. I like the names. I think the names are cool. Also show just show the tribes. Okay, so the Kolimar are still the only tribe in existence down there. Okay, go. Alright, well guys, it is about 9:30 at night for me. We've been going for a couple of hours. I think we've made a lot of good progress tonight. But I think I am gonna call it for the evening. This has been a great little stream. I'm definitely enjoying the game. I hope you all are too. I think this game is really charming. I always have. I really enjoy it. I definitely intend to try and finish out this campaign. We're actually in a really good place. We have the making of the Storm Tribe. We have the secrets of it. So I think let's end this by reading the making of the Storm Tribe. And in the next stream or two, our goal will be to form a tribe. Which is, so our victory condition for the campaign is we have to form a tribe, and then we have to remain king of that tribe for 10 years. And if we can do that, we win the campaign. So let us read the making of the Storm Tribe in preparation for that to be the next big step on our adventure. So, bedtime story. The making of the Storm Tribe. So, when Orlanth's marriage to Ornalda was new, he spent much time enjoying the sweet secrets of his bride, but at length he grew restless, and began to think again of his enemy, the Emperor, who had shamed him and deprived him of his rightful influence in the world. Ornalda saw that he was turbulent inside, and said to him, "You will never beat the Emperor by yourself, for when you fight the Emperor, you also fight his tribe, the Fire Tribe. If you really want something to rival what the Emperor has, you must make a new thing, like the Fire Tribe, but better." Ornalda's words troubled Orlanth, and he walked the world and let them rattle around inside him. The doubting wheel rolled towards him and said that Orlanth should not make a tribe. If you put yourself above all others, you will be just as bad as the Emperor. You will take freedom from the people and make unjust decrees. People will expect you to tell them what to do, and in so doing they will steal your own freedom, which is the thing that you value most. Orlanth captured the doubting wheel in a great net and took it home to Ornalda, who cooked it up in a soup until it was small and silver. "It's nothing to be afraid of now," she said. "Take it and use it to make the tribe I told you about." So Orlanth wandered again until he found his brother Yinkin, who was chief of the Cat Clan. Yinkin said, "My clan is badly pressed by the Plant Tribe, which fights us for our hunting ground." So Orlanth fought Rustling Veins and the Sharp Green and bested them. He gave the small silver thing to Yinkin and said, "Now, you must join my Storm Tribe." Yinkin agreed to make the Cat Clan part of the Storm Tribe, so long as this new tribe had a way of remembering its good laws. So Orlanth searched for some good laws, and found the Knowing God, who was head of the Marks on Bark clan. The Knowing God was trapped inside a great cube. He said that the Stone Tribe had put him in there because he tried to make new knowledge about them, and the Stone Tribe hated new things. Orlanth ruined the cube by creating a new poem, which confused it so that it fell apart. Orlanth gave the Knowing God one of Yinkin's old claws and said, "Now you must join my Storm Tribe and help us remember our good laws." The Knowing God agreed to make the Marks on Bark clan part of the Storm Tribe so long as this new tribe had fierce warriors. So Orlanth looked for fierce warriors and found his brother Vadris, who was boss of the Hurt Everything clan. Vadris wanted to go off and fight the Blue Tribe and wouldn't listen to Orlanth's plan, so Orlanth said they should arm wrestle instead. He defeated Vadris and gave Vadris a lock of the Knowing God's beard and said, "Now you must join my Storm Tribe." Vadris said that the Hurt Everything clan would join the Storm Tribe, but not if Yinkin's Cat Clan were part of it. "Yinkin scratched me and made my essence pour out, and I will not attend a moot if he is there," Vadris said. Orlanth said nothing about Yinkin and went on his way. Orlanth kept collecting clans. The Talking God agreed to make his traveling clan part of the Storm Tribe so long as it had many cows with which to trade. So Orlanth sought out Geralda, who agreed that the Cow Clan should join the Storm Tribe so long as there was feed for her clanmates to eat. So Orlanth found Ezra, who said that the Grain Clan would join, but not if the Traveling Clan were part of the tribe, because the Traveling Clan was too anxious to share her with outsiders. Orlanth collected other clans on his journeys. Some of them we remember today. Others later left the tribe or caused trouble, just like Vadris' Hurt Everything clan, and others we have forgotten completely. Orlanth brought them together into one big moot, and soon everyone was fighting and blaming him. "You said Yinkin would not be here," Vadris cried. "I will not moot with the Talking God," said angry Ezra. Orlanth was about to fight all of them, right then and there, but then Arnalda brought him items of tribal regalia. She brought him the chest of torques, with which he could gift the clan leaders. She brought the Hall of Understanding, where people would settle their differences by talking them out. She gave him the Crown of Authority, which made people respect his sacral powers and pledge allegiance to him. Most of the clans agreed to make the tribe, but there were still some who were stubborn. Then warriors from the Night Tribe came and attacked the quarreling clans, and everyone banded together to fight these hungry enemies. They saw that the Night Warriors could have destroyed any one clan, but could not destroy all of the clans massed together. The last of the troublemakers settled down and named Orlanth their king, and so Orlanth made the Storm Ring to govern the new tribe. Later, he asked Arnalda how the Night Tribe had known to come to the big moot, but his beautiful wife just smiled, and Orlanth thought about something else instead. And that is the secret of how Orlanth made the Storm Tribe. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for listening to my dramatic readings of Orlanthi lore. I hope you're enjoying it. I certainly am. I'm glad to have you all watching. Leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed it. And I will see you all next time. I'm probably going to do this again on Saturday, on Sunday, I'm sorry. To be honest, I'm probably just going to put the other things on hold while I work through this. I really enjoy this game, and I think it's better to kind of stick with these things, strike while the iron is hot, as it were, so we're probably going to go ahead and just play this out over the next few streams. So in any case, thank you all once again. Have a good night. I will see you all next time.